Awesome. In today's journey, we're going to investigate the top 3 most profitable Amazon FBA private label products. And I'm going to show you what makes them so profitable. So you can either start selling these products yourself and start making money, or you can take these tactics that they're using and bring them into your own niche, which is probably going to be less competitive than these ones. And you can start making $10,000 a month on your Amazon FBA product by copying the strategies that these people are using. So we're going to go backwards from the third best all the way to the first best. So make sure you stay with me the whole time. Also, give that like button below. Hit that thing for us. Subscribe. We have a lot of amazing Amazon FBA content coming out on this channel. And with that out of the way, let's jump straight in. We don't want to waste too much time here. So I'm on the Amazon bestsellers page. Now, to get here, it's sort of hard to get to. You can't actually go to amazon.com/bestsellers. You literally have to go to Google, type in Amazon bestsellers, click the first link, and it'll take you to this weird looking link that has on the left a list of every single category on Amazon, and on the right, the ranking of every single product within that category. So for toys and games, you can see Amazon rank every item in toys and games against each other. And how they rank them is basically on what's most profitable, or basically on what's bringing in the most revenue. So you can see these Crayola pencils are number 1 out of millions of products being sold in toys and games. They're number 1. And anyone on this list is making a ridiculous amount of money. They're the top 50. We can actually click on that Jungle Scout tool. And the link for this is in the description. It lets us see exactly how much these products are making a month. And you can see they're making tens of thousands of dollars a month. And if we sort by revenue, there's a few in here that should be making 6 figures. There we go. That makes much more sense. I was like, those scores are looking pretty low. They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And come Christmas time around toys, they're making millions a month. This is going to 10x basically. It's going to be 2.5 million. And we'll check back in December to show you that's exactly 2.5 million. But you can see you can do this in any category. And in each category, every single category has a rank from 1 to the last number, 6,000,005. And you want to be ranked as high as possible for your product because it means it's selling as best as possible. Now, to break down their 3 best-selling products, I'm actually going to choose a category because otherwise it's hard to cross-reference everything. But if you want me to do more of these and you want me to break down a certain category and the most profitable items in that category, we're putting a poll up here somewhere. And you can vote on which category you want me to break down next, and I'll do that for you. I've decided to come into, however, sports and outdoors because I really do enjoy selling in sports and outdoors. It's a great wide open market for some simple products that are easy to manufacture, easy to ship, and highly profitable. So we're going to start in the sports and outdoors category, and we can just have a look over here and just admire the top 4. You can see we've got a camping lantern. Obviously, we've got the hydro flasks, which are an incredible private label success. We've got a Camelback. This is a very interesting one. It's a liter kids water bottle. So it's a Camelback, which is a big brand, but still it's a water bottle, which you can tell by all these water bottles on this page. They're very, very popular. But we can immediately see it's a water bottle for kids. I haven't seen too many of those. Maybe we should start making water bottles for kids. We would investigate that market further, but that's not what this video is about. And then, of course, we've got a silicone band for Apple Watch, which these ones are selling ridiculous amounts. We can Jungle Scout these. They should be a little bit less than the toys and games because toys and games is the biggest category. But you can see there's some real... Is that our kid's water bottle? Doing $500,000. So we got our... What's first? We've got insecticide. Very interesting. Probably a seasonal product. And then we've got our kids' water bottle. And actually, these guys are smashing the toys and games revenue numbers. That kid's water bottle is doing $500,000 a month. 337 sales a day. Wow. I want to make a new video about that. I'm going to look into that as soon as this video is off. But basically what I want to do is I want to come in here and show you 5 private label success stories from inside these top 50. I've handpicked 3 of them to be good beginner products for you to start to sell on Amazon FBA because there's no point going into something like these and competing with Hydro Flask for your first item. We're going to show you who you can compete with, starting with number 3. And number 3 is these compression socks. Now there's an insane amount of demand for these things. If we come back to our list, we can see they are popping up right here. But the reason why they're going to be one of the most profitable for you and if you don't sell this specifically, you can take this aspect away, is they're really, really easy to create, really easy to ship. It's a piece of, I don't know what it's made of, elastic and cotton or something. I'm sure we could find it. It doesn't really matter. It's really, really cheap material, knitted into a sock shape. You know, you can source these on Alibaba for a couple of dollars, like $2. You can see they've got a lot of colors. I don't recommend for a beginner product going into all these colors. Start with one. Start with black and blue. Get that to 50 sales a day. Then get your next variation in. But you can see very, very simple product. They have to do sizes, which is a little bit of a bother, but you could just do a medium size, or you could just start with a smaller quantity. But you could be sourcing these and shipping these into Amazon for about $2 each, and they're selling for $13, which if we click on our AMZ Scout and we can click right net margin, FBA fees right here, this is going to be able to estimate exactly how much money we're making. So the product price, we're using someone else's, but this product price here is $12.97, I believe. It could be $12.95, but somewhere there. Product cost is about $2, including shipping into Amazon. You can see their return on investment is $6.53 for every single unit sold. And the demand is incredible. This is the key you have to think about here. We're going to use this thing called Keeper. You can't even see their graph because it's so hugging that bottom line down here. And this is the sales rank. If you don't understand what this graph is, the lower that line, the better the item is doing. You can see this has been ranked under the top 100 products, apart from just there where it flicked up a little bit, for the last year. It's been top ranking 100 for the last year, and it's just a compression sock. You can tell they've got a lot of reviews. They've been handling their business really well, but these socks are so cheap to buy, and you can sell them for 6 times the amount you're buying them for, and the demand is just so massive. Another one that's similar to this product, this is the Rainleaf Microfiber Towel. So I found it once again in the bestsellers, and this is why using the bestsellers is actually a really good way to find products, because if you are searching around and you're like, I don't know what to sell, these things already have a large amount of demand. Now we want to make sure that demand is spread across the entire niche and not just in the top product. But if it is spread across the entire niche, it's very easy to take a small little segment or corner of that niche by making your product quite unique. So if someone is looking for a red towel and they can't find a red towel anywhere, and you've come into the market and you've cornered the red towel niche, you're going to be doing really well. Maybe someone's looking for an extra big towel, a 3 meter by 3 meter microfiber towel. And I'm obviously making this up. You have to go into the reviews and see where these products are lacking and where you can innovate on this market. But then you move into a big market with a lot of demand and a lot of market depth, such as these microfiber towels, which are really small and easy to source. And you're going to be doing really well. You can see once again here, this bestseller rank is just hugging that bottom line. They haven't gone over 200 bestseller rank in a long time, and they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month from a small microfiber towel that they can source for, once again, about $2. What the beauty of private labeling is you can make something such as this microfiber towel look so much more valuable than it actually costs you to buy. So you can see they've got a cool bag on this thing with the Rainleaf, a great brand name. Brand names are one of the best ways to separate yourself from the competition and increase your sales. Rainleaf is a great, great name for this microfiber towel. This is obviously a bigger towel, but they've got different options in here. Let's just go for the medium towel. And you can see they've just got the different colors, all the same photo. They're actual photos of them, which is great. Really simple branding down here, but they've got the package. They've got a towel leaning on a towel when you really only get one towel. And this thing looks like it's very easily worth $10, $15, even though they've only sourced it for about $1 or $2, especially at this amount of quantity that they're ordering in. The third product, and this is a cool one, and you might actually like this one. It may be seasonal, and we can actually check that out by just clicking right here, and you can see how they come in and out. So you can see about January they spike, and January again they spike. So it is seasonal, sort of to the warmer months, but it looks like they maintain that rank all the way up to November and then back to March. And that's still a great rank to maintain. But once again, you can sell seasonal products and make 6-7 figures a year just by making sure you're selling and you're at the top of the listing results when that season comes around. So these are Cornhole game bags. Now, I think Cornhole is quite an American style sport. I've seen it a few times and it's really fun. It's where you throw, if you're obviously not American, you throw a bag into a hole that's on the other side of a field, and you play against someone else. They try and throw it into your cornhole, you try and throw it into their cornhole. You can see this is a video. If you're more interested in learning about cornhole, come and watch this video. Otherwise, we're going to be talking about how much money these people are making selling this product. And you can see that they've gone a little bit crazy and got so many different colors. I'm not sure exactly why. I don't know if people buy this for teams or something. Like, I feel like they would be pretty set just with 3 or 4 colors. I'm not an expert on this, as you've seen. Where I am an expert is knowing that they're making a ridiculous amount of money. We can actually Jungle Scout them. You can see they're doing $150,000 a month on this product, and they maintain it. They maintain it year round. They're under 10,000 year round, and this was a year ago now. They maintained during their off-peak under 3,000 bestseller rank this year, which is just incredible. Really, really cheap to source. These things only cost a couple of dollars. For a pack of 8, you can probably get it for about $5-6, and they're selling it for $23. Now, what these 3 things, the most profitable things, have in common, they're really easy to source. This is what you have to focus on when it's your first product. You want it to be cheap. These things are all under $5. These ones specifically can be under $1 to source. You want it to be easy to ship because then you're not overspending on shipping. And therefore, when it comes to marketing your product, you can start to actually use your ads, use your social media shout outs, and use your giveaways to actually move some product for very, very small price. That's a weird word to say. For a very small amount of investment. Whereas, say these were $100 each to buy. For me to start moving and getting momentum behind my product, I'd have to give away $100 every single time. So to give away 10 of these and get a small amount of momentum, it cost me $1,000. However, if I can buy this for about $1 and we don't worry about Amazon fees for a second, I could give away 1,000 of these units and get 1,000 momentum through social media shoutouts, through ads, through giveaways, and get 1,000 units of momentum for just $1,000 instead of just 10 units. So you want to make sure for the beginner product that they're cheap, really easy to ship and source, really easy to manufacture. And the fourth one, which we won't go into detail here, but make sure you do subscribe because I'm about to make another video about it, is making sure you separate yourself from the competition. I want to show you how to build a force field around your product so that nobody can compete with you. You can own a segment of the market and you can keep a segment of that market for however long that market is big. And if it's cornhole, cornhole is going to be big for years and years and years to come. I can't see it just dropping off and disappearing. So it's a good investment to own an area of the cornhole market or the microfiber cloth market or the socks market. Everyone's going to be wanting socks. And make sure you do subscribe once again. We don't want to make this a 3-hour long video. Otherwise, I would go through it here. You want to make sure you build a force field around your product. So I hope you enjoyed the 3 most profitable products to sell on Amazon FBA in the sports and outdoor category. Once again, vote in that poll. If you want to tell me another category to break down, I've got a lot more content coming. Tell me in the suggestions if you have anything specific that you want to see. We're literally monitoring all these comments and making sure we're bringing what you want on this channel to help you achieve $10,000 a month. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.